Hello everybody, my name's Colleen. Welcome back to another Animal Crossing video. Today I'm visiting the island of Heka by Opal of Wisteria. If you've been watching some of my previous videos, you might have seen her other dream address, Wisteria Island, which is absolutely gorgeous, but also a completely different theme from this one. As you might have noticed from the thumbnail, this is more of a Egyptian theme, well, the thumbnail and the name of the island. So let's just start out at the entrance, as we always do, and just look at how gorgeous it is. You're going to see a lot of the castle walls and the arches, and they just fit so perfectly. She also placed so many of the, I think it's just named like a Bluetooth speaker, around the island. You can kind of see one near the bamboo tree right there. But they're placed everywhere, so you're kind of immersed in KK Bazaar the whole time, which is, I think, extremely fitting. Actually, when I first got onto the island too, I was a little bit confused, I'm not going to lie, because I was surrounded by that song. And I'm like, can you set a song for your dream address now? Because I couldn't hear any of the other Animal Crossing music. I thought that she was just, streets ahead, knew something I definitely didn't. But nope, just a bunch of the Bluetooth speakers. Anyway, moving along. This is a gorgeous pool. And I love that custom design for the water too. I think I've mentioned it in a previous video, but finding the good water ones is tough sometimes. And especially when it's a pool like that and having the shading on the edging. Chef's kiss. Alrighty. Now I know I haven't looked at the map yet, and that's because I was just too taken away by everything that I was seeing, and I kind of forgot. So I believe I look at it shortly. So for now, you can just kind of peek at it at the bottom of the screen. I just love the use of all of the Moroccan furniture set as well. Especially those carpets, it just looks so good. One thing I really don't use on my island are the cutouts, and I should probably start doing that because there is some like amazing use of them here. Like not just there, just wait. Just let you enjoy the music for a little bit. So we'll wander up to Nook's Cranny. And I love the way this is set up too, because you have to see all of that, like all of the palm trees and the decorations that are in front of it, which look so good. And then I love those shrines too. It also kind of feels like I'm half losing my voice, so if it cracks a little bit, you're not imagining it, it's true. Now I know I had seen a picture of this on Twitter, and when I did, I'm like, oh man, I am visiting this island the second that she posts this DA. And I feel like that was a little bit ago, because then there were so many other pictures that she ended up posting that just solidified. I'm like, I'm going the day that she posted it, which was actually on her birthday. So if you happen to already follow me on Twitter, go wish her a happy belated birthday because it is the next day now. But what a great birthday gift from her to us, am I right? Now I do run back and forth here a couple times because when I was visiting this island, my dogs started jumping on me. I don't really know why, but I had to waste a little bit of time, run back and forth. It is a real shame that when I was taking this picture, I didn't bring the camera down a little bit more so I could get the pyramids in the background. Which I do end up getting a picture of them, but I think it would have been nice. All of the custom designs too are like absolutely perfect. I just realized that that's not fencing. That's the swinging bench, isn't it? Genius. Like, people thinking of using objects for the fencing instead just always blows my mind because I just never think of it. But it matches up with the log fencing so well. Like, it really had me fooled. So many good custom designs. Alright, so we'll make our way down the opposite side of resident services. Say hi to Judy real quick. And I believe I remember about the map right about... now? Now. So, here's our map. We've got Opal, we've got Anka. And I paused on Anka because I think my dogs are jumping on me again. Oh no, and then now I'm behind. Shep, Diva, Judy. Oh no, I missed one. It's fine. What a mess. It really is a good set of villagers though. Truthfully, I don't know if this would have been a real like Egyptian themed island without Anka, so I think that was kind of a mandatory thing, but very good that she's on here. I think very fitting that she's kind of placed at the very top, which we'll see a little bit later. But here's Opal's house. Which I love this little setup. I know on Twitter she was mentioning she wasn't really sure about this or like didn't really want to decorate it, but then it ended up turning out so nice. Okay, so we'll go into the front room, and of course it is absolutely breathtaking. All of those Moroccan lights and the glowing moss, the hanging glowing moss. And again, like, combination of the wallpaper with the archways, and then you have the simple panels that are like behind the archways that are blocking the doors, which I didn't even notice at first because again it just all fits so nicely. And another thing she uses a lot of is the bunk beds to create that kind of fencing look at the top of the simple panels. I think it looks so good. I think it's in the basement that she uses it too. It's just very, very pretty. All right. Head downstairs, and yes, so it was down here. So you can see like the little fencing look that's above the simple panels. So those are the bunk beds. I just love this room too. Everything just matches so nicely. And I barely ever mentioned the half-sized simple panels, the short ones. I cannot remember for the life of me what they're called. But she uses them really, really well too, especially in front of the Able sisters, which you'll see shortly. Okay, and then we're gonna head upstairs. And look how pretty this is. It's so relaxing. I love the Oasis flooring too. It's so good. I remember the first time I got that from Sahara. I was so pumped. I'm pretty sure at the end of this, for whatever reason, just with the stuff hanging off of the ceiling, it made me feel like I was in the basement. So I try to run the wrong way when I'm leaving. So keep an eye out for that because it is kind of funny. Decided maybe I should get in the picture for once. Hey, I tried my best. Okay, and it's just the 3 rooms, so we're gonna head out. Back onto our Heka adventure. Heka adventure. Oh no, that's hard to say, huh? I'm just gonna leave it in. Okay, moving along. And like, look at how nice that looks. So many of the walls. And I love that she uses 2 of the archways because it just makes it look so much more, like, substantial, I guess. I love that little corner lot too, it's really cute. We'll just peek on through here. And there's our dream address creator who very, very smartly plugged herself and her password. So just take it down. Opal of Wisteria. Oh, this is just a nice, like, little natural area. Lots of weeds and, oh, can't use my camera. And then there's some of the hats that are placed that look like cactuses. Oh, I so badly want to make a bad pun right now. Hackuses? Yeah. It's pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. But look at this though, this is much better than my stupid pun. Like, excuse me? First of all, I would love to go on a vacation and just lay in that pool. I said first of all, I didn't really have a second thing because it's just amazing, but yeah. I always forget you can put stuff on top of the Moroccan stools. That looks really good with the candles on them. So we'll head up to the 2nd level just to see what's going on over here. Now, if I remember correctly, I think I decide to run around it first. Well, after I take this picture with Diva. When she finally turns around for me, at least. There we go. I just can't get over how it actually looks like so architecturally sound instead of it just being some like thin walls that don't connect. You know what? Maybe it's the fact that it was all covered in sand first too because it matches the custom design on the ground so well. Maybe that's part of it as well. Just all blends so nicely. I also really support the decision of not decorating the beaches because I think that it honestly makes a lot more sense for them just to be empty because the whole thing is sand anyways, you know? Truthfully, I don't think I meant to sit on that, but I just tried to make it look cute. All right, look at how pretty this is. Like, absolutely gorgeous. I love all the tiny little palm trees. And honestly, just the saplings that were planted beside them to keep them short look really good too. They somehow look gold, which I don't know. Maybe it's just the season that she's in. I'm not actually sure. Because I imagine that would be like the fall sapling. So here is Anka's house. And I love the custom design, like the cutouts that are behind it. So good. Had to get every angle, you know. Alrighty. Oh, where am I going? I really don't know what I was doing there. Okay, so I believe I wanted to take a picture of this area over here because I thought it looked so nice. And I think I spent a while doing this, so I might speed it up a little bit for us, depending on how long it is. Yeah, that needed to get sped up, I'm pretty sure. Judy just walking on water over there. I love Shep so much, he's so cute. I did have him on my previous island, but has to be purple villagers now, and he doesn't quite fit the bill. It's very sad. Alrighty. So just gonna keep running around for a second up here, making sure I didn't miss any little nooks and crannies. Which I know I didn't miss Nook's Cranny, but just another little quick look because I couldn't resist. Okay. Moving along. So, I was mentioning the Able sisters a little bit earlier, and you're about to see why. Because this is like so cool. It really does look like it's like a little shop, and then the short panels, like I mentioned, just fit so well. And then the ones I'm specifically thinking of, which I'll run up to the top there. But like, look at how good that looks. That is incredible. Yeah, like, look at how good that looks. Me just checking I could get in there if I wanted to. But anyway, yeah. Able Sister's pretty cool. I've got got this beautiful space here too. Again, with the amazing custom designs that she chose. And then the golden shrines with the pharaoh heads too. It's so good. I didn't actually realize you could put things on top of the is it, I don't even know what the is it a casket? I don't remember. Forgive me. I do like too that she chose just to keep this as the tent because it matches the theme so much better than like a big gray stone building. Alrighty, keep on moving. So now we're on the peninsula, which it did take me a moment to realize that because A, it is so far back on the island. It's like we're right at the back, and like that's as much room as they gave in between it. But with all of the simple panels too, and then the pergola on the other side, I was caught unawares. We'll just keep running around for a little bit because it's so pretty. Truthfully, as always, I was making sure I didn't miss anything. But I did get distracted looking at the custom designs quite often, especially ones that are on the ground, because they just all like fit so nicely. And then I did realize I had forgotten to go onto the opposite side of the campsite, so I have to take a look at that real quick. But I think it might have been in my last video that I was mentioning how much I like when people use the kids' tents too on the campsites. Still true. Still true. And then one last little check, I believe, because as always, I am not about to miss any corner of this island. Take one last look at the map, which on its own honestly looks so cool because going into it, if you didn't know what theme this was, you would have no idea what you're going into. Like if you just clicked like surprise me, you know? Ah yes, and I forgot to point out behind resident services because it just, again, looks amazing. But the way that it's built up like that, like from this perspective especially, looks like it's all one huge building. And it's so good. So I'll just run through the entrance again. Just couldn't get enough of it, you know? I also wanted to record the front of it so that I could use it for the intro and the outro. Just thought it kind of fit perfectly. Well, with that anyway, that brings us to the end of our tour of Heka. Absolutely beautiful island. Thank you so much for letting me tour your island again, Opal. Make sure you go check out her other island, Wisteria. It's absolutely gorgeous as well. Follow her on Twitter. Check out all of the other cool pictures that she has posted. There's lots of cool wide-angle ones too that you can look at. But thank you all for watching. Really appreciate it. If you wanted to like the video, if you wanted to subscribe, really appreciate that as well. And as always, I hope that everyone has an absolutely wonderful day.